What if I told you all of the stories in Piggy Branched Realities are connected? Don't believe me? Let me show you. Our story starts as the Piggy family goes to test a cure for a local billionaire, Mr. P. As the story usually goes, they come back and get infected, but in this story, Penny didn't go with them. Her and Georgie escape their house quickly after Father gets infected, head to the hospital where a raid is taking place. Willow and the TSP are raiding the hospital and take the potion that caused the Piggy family to be infected. Meanwhile, Miguel, a police detective, and Doggy, his coworker, are camping out in the forest, trying to hide from the infection. Pony and Willow show up and try to infect Miguel and Doggy, as usual. But Pony throws the potion on the ground and disobeys Willow, causing a fight between her and Doggy. At the time, an ant becomes infected and starts chasing down Miguel. The safety of the forest is gone. Once Miguel opens up an exit out of the forest, Willow and Doggy's fight escalates, and Willow is killed via an axe to the head. It's pretty gruesome. Miguel runs away, scared, as a normal person would be. Doggy is then greeted by a mysterious person, telling Doggy that he can grant him safety and supplies for information on the LPD, the Lucella Police Department. Doggy accepts. Meanwhile, Bunny is helping Mr. P with his cure. Unfortunately, at the raid of the hospital stated earlier, Bunny is attacked by an infected and is offered a cure by Mr. P. Unlike in regular Piggy, she declines and leaves. Some point down the line, Bunny gets trapped in the Lucella school as usual, where a survivor named Violet saves her under the orders of Mr. P, who is waiting on the roof of the school to get them out of there. As the main Piggy storyline goes, Mr. P leaves them, causing them to go to the Lucella metro station. They then try to boot up the train to the metro and succeed. Unfortunately, they are then attacked by Zompiggy, formerly a young pig named Penelope, and Violet and Bunny must run to the back of the train to escape. They do wind up escaping, and Zompiggy is thrown off the train and crushed by it. Violet and Bunny arrive at the carnival, searching for Mr. P. Now, way back at the start of our story, at the hospital raid, Georgie was attacked by Willow, hurting him. Penny decides to search for something to help. As this happened, Mr. P, on his way out, gives one of the potions to Georgie, believing it would make him feel better. And it does! As Georgie and Penny leave the hospital, Georgie talks about how Mr. P gave him a potion and the pain just went away. Penny, realizing that this potion was the same one that made their parents become infected, she laments, and Georgie tells for her to leave, and that he will be fine. Penny leaves and ventures into a forest. Georgie departs and searches for a place to refuge in. He finds the Bienvenue Mall, which has definitely had some interesting history, to say the least. Georgie camps out in the mall for around 2 weeks, not turning infected because of an eye injury. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but I literally couldn't think of any other way Georgie could have stayed uninfected for so long. So, here we go. The eye that got significantly injured was where the infection first started latching onto his psyche throughout his body. So the injury effectively killed the infection within him. Kind of like how people speculated Zizzy would detach her arm to survive when she got infected. Georgie eventually gets hungry one day and decides to go out into the mall. Unfortunately for him, the prototype Rob is active, who also has a killing urge to get a snack. See what I did there? Don't click off just yet, there's still more story to explain, I'm not done. As Georgie traverses the mall, he eventually escapes after having various encounters with a child named Michelle, who is killed by the rogue AI of Rob and Rob itself. And that's where our current story ends. What do you mean I skipped over Chapter 4? What Chapter 4? Chapter 4 is the mall. Alright, I'll address it. The reason Chapter 4 wasn't here is because I believe it takes place much later in the timeline of this game, as almost everyone gets cured from the looks of it. So that's right, we got the ending of the game as the 4th chapter instead of the 12th. And that just about wraps up the full, complete story of Piggy Branched Realities. Until we get Chapter 6, that is. If you enjoyed this video and want more daily Piggy content, please consider subscribing and doing all of the other things the algorithm likes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
This is a song about Piggy the game. After many two made it, Roblox wasn't the same.